Welcome into Auburn Addicts. Yeah. And welcome to another episode of Have You Heard? I got my boy Nick Frazier from the Water Cooler Talk podcast, baby. That's Nostradamus Nick on the other side. In this show, we talk about all things that happen in Auburn sports from the past 7 days.
Yes,
Nick,
yes.
how you doing today, man? Talk to me. How you doing today?
I'm doing well, man. Can't complain, man. Got my equipment back working, microphone back on. Good to go. Ready to go, man. Excited. We back. Yes.
Woo. That's a beautiful night. That's a beautiful microphone, Nick. Beautiful microphone, man. You sound real good. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like the man told Cole Pinkston, you have the voice of an angel.
No.
The voice of an angel, Nick. You sound like a 6-string strumming on a cool spring day down in Macon County, baby. That's how your voice sounds.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Like that.
All right, Nick. We about to get on this, man. And this has been hot. This has been a hot topic. It's been a hot topic. So we're gonna come with version 2 on this, man. So this is the rating of EA Sports players from Auburn football, man. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Because last week we did Cam Coleman, we did Can Lee, we did Peyton Thorne. So y'all check that out, man. You know what I'm saying? Check the last one out we did on EA Sports rating. So we're gonna go again today. All right, Nick. Let's start out. Our first guy today is Perry Thompson. Wide receiver.
UNO.
Auburn Tigers. He'll be here this summer, man.
Okay.
Everybody been talking about my boy Cam Coleman, which you know he rightfully deserved, but I think Perry gonna come in and make a statement. So, Nick, what would you give as a rating for my man Perry Thompson on the new EA Sports College Football 25? Talk to me.
We being objective, right?
Yeah, what we're doing is we're not giving them what they necessarily deserve. So guys, don't get mad at us because we're not saying what you deserve. We're trying to predict what the game will give you, or what, you know what I'm saying, we're trying to project what the game will do, not what we really think.
Yeah.
You know.
All right. Last week I said Cam Coleman would be, I think they would give him a 79 or 80.
Okay.
I think Perry Thompson is going to get a 79 or a 78. Somewhere in that range.
Okay. That's respectable though.
Just because the freshmen, they haven't played much, but we've seen glimpses of what Cam Coleman could do because he's already been in school and enrolled. But you know, Perry Thompson, he got to come in. You know, all the hype that's behind him. Now you got to prove that hype on the collegiate level. So we getting ready to see. So I think he's gonna probably be like 1 rating point down. So like a 79, 78 compared to like what a Cam Coleman would be like an 80 or 79.
Okay. Now, and again, guys, don't get. I was gonna say don't DM me, but y'all can. But actually, we want y'all to come on the show and talk about your rating, man. We want y'all to come on here and discuss this thing with us, man. You know, said I talked to a former Auburn player. I'm not gonna say what he said his rating should and would be. I'm gonna wait till he come on the show. You know what I'm saying? To talk about his EA Sports rating. I'm gonna give my boy Perry Thompson, man. I'm gonna give my boy Perry Thompson. I think they're gonna give my boy Perry Thompson a 77.
Okay.
I think they're gonna give Perry a 77, man. But let me ask you this while we're here talking about this, man, so the players won't be mad at us. Do you think they will have the mechanism in the game where it updates weekly?
I believe. Okay, so this is my thing. I hope so. I hope so. I hope it kind of follows the performance of the players during the week while the season going on, so it'll make it a lot more realistic in the game. And see what I hope it is. I don't know, but I hope it. I hope it will be. I hope it will.
Me too.
That would be dope.
Yeah, because I'm gonna tell you like this, man. It wouldn't be fair to players like Peyton Thorne or Perry Thompson. You know what I'm saying? That ratings may not reflect who they really are and how they play, especially Peyton Thorne. If you know, because his ratings are gonna reflect what he did last year, man.
Yeah,
so
very true.
His ratings could be like super trash. You know what I'm saying? So
deservedly so.
And again, for me, Nick, because I'll be playing in tournaments with this Auburn team, man. So if Peyton Thorne is gonna do well, I need his ratings to be bumped up every week, man. As he progresses, you know what I'm saying? Because that's just selfish, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna have to try, I got to drag these people I'm playing, you know what I'm saying, in these tournaments. You know what I'm saying? All right, Nick, my next player.
All right,
EA Sports 25 rating. Connor Lew, talk to me, Nick.
That is a top 2 round draft pick.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Connor Lew probably can win the Remington Award in the foreseeable future. I'm gonna go Connor Lew 92.
Woo! Really?
92, yes. 92 for Connor Lew. And he only a sophomore, too. 92. 92 for Connor Lew.
About to pause on. About to pause. Yeah, I need a drink on that too, man.
Connor Lew for real, man. That's a if Perry if Cam Coleman right now, if he was draft eligible, would be a late first round, probably early second round draft pick.
Okay.
Connor Lew in that same boat.
So you saying right now Connor Lew would be a first rounder?
He would be a first and second rounder right now.
Connor Lew, I'll say
he's that good.
Okay. I lead the NFL prognostications to you because that's what you do on your channel. You and Marcus on the Water Cooler Talk podcast. That's what they do. You know what I'm saying? They get down on the NFL stuff. So y'all, if you NFL, check my man out. All right. I'm gonna give Connor Lew 86.
That's too low. That's too low. That's too low. I'm saying that's too low. If you would have said 89, I would be like, all right, I see where you're going. Borderline 90, 86, 86. Come on. Come on.
Hey man, it's not my preference. Now, if it was on me, I would give Connor Lew would be in the 90s to me. That's what I think he deserves.
Okay.
I think the game probably gonna give him, you know what I'm saying? And I'll be shocked if the game give him an 86. I'll be shocked.
Really?
If they give him that much. And I wonder this, man. I wonder if the game grades on like Pro Football Focus grades. You know what I'm saying?
No, that is an interesting question. I don't know.
Because I think, and we'll do this next week, man. We'll look this up and kind of get like, how does Pro Football Focus rate their players? You know what I'm saying? When they give them these grades, what is the end rating and how do they come up with that rating is what I want to know with Pro Football Focus. Next, Damari Austin, running back. Double deuces.
Running back.
22 for Auburn. Talk to me.
Damari Austin, what I think the game will give him. I'm going to go ahead and say he will get an 83.
Okay. 83. Man, Damari, don't be mad at me, man. But again, you can come on here and we can discuss this thing.
Here we go.
It's not. Hey, man. I'm gonna give Damari Austin. I hate to say this, man, because I just posted saying, you know what I'm saying, y'all don't sleep on him. But I think what EA Sports gonna do. I think EA Sports gonna give Damari Austin a 77.
Ooh. Oh my God. A 77?
Yeah, I think that's what they're gonna give him, man. What was your Connor? What was your Connor?
77? Yeah, my goodness. 77.
They'll give Damari a 77, man. I don't want him to, Nick. So that's what I about this show, man. It's like, man, I don't want people to be mad at me. I'm just saying what I think the game is gonna give him.
I don't know. I mean, he did some nice things last year.
He did, man. I posted some
he
clips
did
on him
fumble
on
the
my
ball. He did fumble the ball some. He did fumble the ball a little bit.
Yeah. And
but,
I go ahead. No, go ahead.
But it's a solid running back.
Man, he's a solid running back. He's a good running back.
He could be a starter on a lot of other teams if he wasn't behind Jarquez or something. He could be a starter.
Yeah, he could be a starter on a lot of other SEC teams, bro. Absolutely, man.
77 though.
I think that's what they're gonna give him.
Oh,
man. Because I think I think they're gonna give him a 77 for lack of touches. You see what I'm saying? I've watched him up close, man. You know what I'm saying? I definitely think he should be in the 80s. That's my thought personally. But yeah, I think he should be in the 80s, man. I think he's a good back, man. I really do. I think he's a very good back, man. But I just don't think he's gotten the touches to really, really like show what he can do, to like carry the load, to get lathered up, as they would say, man. You know what I'm saying? To get that thing going. You know, for a running back, sometime it take him to get working. You know what I'm saying? Get lathered up, man. It take a little time. So, but I think that's what they're gonna give him. I think they're gonna give him a man a 77.
Wow.
Oh, what was your Connor Lou again?
Mine was 92.
Okay,
Connor Lou.
92. And your pair was what? 80.
Our Perry Thompson was between a 79 and a 78.
Okay. All right. So we about the same on Perry Thompson.
Okay. Yeah, about the same.
All right. Next. Next. Who's next?
Mm-hmm.
What was that? Hip Hop Harry? Who's that? Hip Hop Harry? Who's next? Kids jumped in and started dancing.
You talking about look?
I think that was hip hop. It was a Hip Hop Harry
and everything. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Who's next?
Oh man. Okay. All right.
I don't know. Somebody tell me. Somebody hit me in the chat, man. My daughter used to watch that stuff, so I really don't know. But y'all hit me in the chat and tell me, was it Hip Hop Harry? Maybe it was, but yeah, he used to have a little chain and everything. But hey man, them kids used to think they were going hard. I'm like, bro, y'all not going hard, bro. You could not tell them kids they weren't going hard on Hip Hop Harry.
Oh man, that's funny, man. Hip Hop Harry, man.
Yeah, they used to think they would get it. I think that's his name, man. Somebody hit me. But anyway, Keontae Scott.
It's a great one.
He's still winning the zero, Mr. Zero, Keontae Scott. Yeah.
I don't know. Is he still winning 0? Did he change the 6? I don't know. He won over.
I think he was. I think he. As far as I know, he's 0.
Yeah, that's the last number I remember him wearing was 0.
Mm-hmm.
Keontae Scott.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm gonna go a little bit. I think I might go a little bit higher. No, this might be where he be. This might be fair. This might be fair.
Okay.
88.
Okay.
88. I think 88 might be good. Because you know he can return punts.
Yeah.
Punt return specialist, and he can play the corner and he can play field corner. So I'm tempted to hit 90, but I'm gonna stay at 88. I'm gonna stay at 88.
Okay. I give Keontae Scott 84. 84.
I can see it if you were just looking at it, the cornerback position, 84, 85. But I think with him being the number one option as a punt returner, that probably boosts him up a little bit.
Okay.
Because he was because when the ball got in his hand, he was electric. He did. Okay. He was one of the most dangerous punt returners in the country last year. It was just like when he touched the ball, it was electric. So I can see where you're coming from with that, but I gotta add the punt return in this. So I'm gonna go 88.
Okay, that's fair. All right, next.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Okay.
County, Alabama.
Oh snap.
Tuskegee, baby.
Oh snap.
Joe Phillips, man.
Joe Phillips, man.
You finna give him a Tuskegee bias. You finna give him a Tuskegee pass.
Surely I am. I surely am. I'm gonna go 77.
Woo. Okay.
I'm gonna go 77.
Okay. 77.
Yeah. The game probably gonna that's probably higher than what it probably would be.
Yeah.
The game probably gonna put him at like a 70, 69. But I think he should be a 77 as a freshman.
I'm gonna go.
He gonna get some playing time. He gonna get some playing time.
I'm gonna go. Sorry, Joe. 71.
See, let's see. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that.
Okay.
I'm not mad at that.
Okay. 71.
I'm not mad at that. Because he I mean, like, okay, let's look at it. How much playing time do you think Joe Phillips gets this year for real? Like, is he in the rotation, or is he coming in like on mop-up duty?
Yeah, I think when the season starts, I think he's coming in mop-up duty. But I think as the season progresses, I think by mid to and going in, I think I'm not gonna say heavy rotation unless it's an injury. You know what I'm saying? But I'm thinking he getting run. I'm thinking he getting run. But I don't know. Now this is the thing. I don't know if he's getting enough run to like really move his numbers.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
I think he's gonna play, man, because the guy is like talented, athletic ability. I think it's just for him putting it in his mind. You know what I'm saying? What's gonna be on his head? Because I was listening to an interview with Prince Tega, and he was talking about the speed of the game. He was like, when he got to college from high school, he was like, the speed of the SEC, man. He said it had his head spinning. You know what I'm saying? Really? So yeah, he said he had his head spinning when he got to Auburn, man. So that happens, and then they say that's what's going on with Walker White. That's what Hugh Freeze used the term of he's swimming. You know what I'm saying? So man, the speed of that college game is so much different.
Yeah.
And I had a Auburn guy tell me that, Auburn player, offensive lineman tell me that, is that he was like, the jump from high school to college, he said it's a vast different. You know what I'm saying? He was like, you the man in high school, but you get to college, you know what I'm saying? You got other people. Yeah, he said you got, he like it like this. He's like, you got other people running with you, like, you know what I'm saying? You got some muscle cars running with you. You got some high performance cars. You got some dirt bikes, some motorcycles, you know what I'm saying? Some real fast bicycles, and you know what I'm saying, in college. Like when you get to pros, everybody's a Lamborghini.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you was the man in high school, but now you playing with a bunch of other dudes that was the man on their team in high school.
Exactly. And then you get to the NFL, you playing with the man from every college team. You know
exactly. Yeah. Exactly. So it's different. It's a different ball game now.
Yeah, man. So that was his thing. So he was definitely confused and stuff when he got to that. Nick, let me ask you this. This is a question I want to ask you. And me and at Type Sports was talking about this and y'all check out this show. We got a new show. It's called Iron Bowl Debate, and I'm doing this with an Alabama fan, man. So it's a very combustible show. So I'm doing a show with an Alabama fan. It may be a weekly show, maybe or maybe not. I don't know if we're gonna last. The first show was, Lord have mercy. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna premiere this week, man. I might drop that Monday. You know what I'm saying? Might drop that tomorrow, man. So, Nick, do you think what's your opinion on Nick Saban having an office at the stadium at Alabama right now?
We talked about this. I know we pre-showed this, but we talked about this. When you was asking a question, I remember us talking about this.
Okay, because we we went into this like heavy hard. So I was just wondering what you thought about it. Okay.
This is my thing. All right. I don't have a problem with it because from all indications of what I've heard and read coming out of the University of Alabama, it seems as if Nick Saban is going to have a very hands-off approach to the football program. He's going to be more of an ambassador for the school, everything like that. Not to mention he's going to be busy doing other stuff as well because he's going to be on College Game Day now as a regular. So he's gonna be on College Game Day as a regular now. So he'll be traveling from city to city with Kurt, Desmond, and all those guys. I don't know if McAfee's still gonna be on there. I don't know if he signed a new contract with Game Day or not, but no, he's gonna be on the road with those guys every week. So the preparation, getting ready for that game now, instead of just worrying about one opponent, now he has to have preparation in his mind of possibly 64 games going on a year that they will talk about during a week. So I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think it's really gonna affect the school or the team. As you can see with Roll Tide Willie and what they got going on in Alabama with
I told y'all, man, I'm not gonna comment. You just go ahead, because I'm just saying Roll Tide. Every time we get on this at the end of the show, I'm like saying Roll Tide. Go ahead, man.
This is the thing, though. You can kind of see the difference in the media team at Alabama now compared to when Saban was there. Now with the board there, it seems like it's a lot more open. It's a lot more media friendly. People ain't as tense as they used to be when Saban was around. Stuff like that. Like when the last time you seen Alabama super fan show up at practice and go hit the ball and like he was strong enough to move it? They didn't even move. But come on, man. Like you would have never seen that with something with Saban being there. So I don't think it has no type of effect on the school. I think it's just more of I think it helps Alabama in recruiting because of the allure and the perception, with Nick Saban still there, that guys are still gonna be like, well, we still have a chance to be, where Nick Saban is. We greatness is and stuff like that. But if the board comes in and starts winning, I don't see that will fade very, very quickly, and he'll be the new guy. Yeah, he'll get a statue if they win national championship and all type of stuff like that. So it's nothing to it. I don't see it being a problem.
Okay, now let me ask you this.
Yeah.
You said if they start winning. Now this is what I talked to Tite about. If they start losing, that's going to be the problem. What I said to him, if they start losing and this man got an office there and you got all these players and these boosters, if they start losing, like I gave him this example, if they struggle against Wisconsin and they get skull drug against Georgia, who was the last person to beat Georgia? It was Nick Saban.
Yeah,
and he had their number, man. Nick Saban had their number.
But this the problem though. This the problem. You comparing him. You comparing the board one first season, or let's just say first couple of seasons to 16 seasons of sustained greatness.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's kind of unfair. If you think about it from a logical point of view, I understand. I understand the point of view of like, man, we gotta win. We gotta, we gotta still be, that school, Alabama, and whatever it is and stuff like that. But this is a new coach. This is a new regime. This is a new philosophy. This ain't the same. This is a whole new system. And things like that. Maybe the defensive system may still be a little bit similar with Kane Womack coming from South, go Jags, coming from South, going up there to be the DC. Maybe a little bit similar, but I mean, offensively, this is going to be a different team. The boy like to throw the thing. He like to air it out. He like to spread it out. This ain't going to be the running gun. This ain't going to be the, let's run the ball, play action pass type stuff. Nah, they're going to be throwing the ball around. So I mean, it's kind of unfair to one season. Like, oh, he lost to Georgia. Oh man, we need Saban back on the sideline. Where's Saban at? Come on, Saban. That's kind of like that's kind of like you trying to get Pat Riley to come back down from the box to come be the head coach of the Heat.
But everybody wanted that though. You see what I'm saying? And it happened. Didn't it happen?
Yeah, he came.
It happened. He came. It happened. That's my point. Is when you start losing, especially as Alabama has been on this high. When you start losing, man, and you, like I told Tite, if you start going to a dark place, say if you like struggle Wisconsin, you lose to Georgia, struggle like with a Vanderbilt or something like that, bro. Then you lose to Tennessee and an LSU. You see what I'm saying? If you start going in this dark hole, people are gonna start grasping for what's familiar. You know what I'm saying? When this is how we're winning. This is familiar. The players probably going to start going to his office talking. Think about the boosters, dude. The boosters going to be like, Nick, what's going on, man? What do you see? And I can see if I was a booster, what I would do, I would go in the office and I would be like, Nick, bro, at least just watch the film, man, and tell us what we're doing wrong. What are we doing wrong? What can we fix? How can we fix it? You know what I'm saying? I think, man, and Tyke brought up, and y'all can see on the show tomorrow. Tyke brought up Pat Dye, how he stayed around, and I was like, dude, that was the issue. Well, you know, allegedly, I'm like, you got to think about how people say, and I don't believe it's to the degree of what people say, but to a degree, how he talked about how Auburn's dysfunction, you know what I'm saying, with the whole Bobby Petrino debacle, and I'm not blaming that on Pat Dye. I'm just saying, you got to think Pat Dye was still roaming the sidelines when Terry Bowden and Gus and all them cats he was still roaming the sidelines.
Terry Bowden was winning, though. Terry Bowden was winning.
Yeah, but that's how he silenced it, you know, with that undefeated season. That's how he kind of tempered it down. But it's like, bro, Pat Dye was still in the wings, man. And and he didn't reach where Saban reached. Man, I'm telling you, and this is just my opinion, and we'll see. I just want to get your take on it. I think if they start losing, man, I think you're going to have a administration, boosters, people that are friends with this guy and are used to going to his office and talking to him. It'll be like, I know you, and I'm like, come to your office like, Nick, bro, hey, man, just between me and you, bro, what you think? Why is Womack defense not working, man? What you think is wrong with it?
I don't think I'm put it like this. I will say this. I don't think the problem is going to be Alabama's defense.
I do, but go ahead. Proceed.
This is the reason why I don't. Because if you watch South Alabama's defense from last year, past couple years, Kane Womack's been the head coach at South. It looks almost similar to what Nick Saban was doing at Alabama. It's literally almost the exact same thing. I mean,
Kane running 4-2-5 though.
It's a variation of the same thing.
Okay,
but it's literally almost the exact same defense.
Well, you know,
you putting the extra defender on the side of the field where you got where receivers are. So basically, you playing 3 against 4 or 2 against 3 on the side of the field where the receivers are.
Bracketing.
You bracketing it off basically the side of the field, basically.
Okay.
So it's almost the exact same. It's almost the exact same defense. I think the verbiage may be a little different, but it looks almost the exact same. The problem is going to be how the offense works, because the board like to throw the ball. Or like throw the ball. He like to spread you out. So it's gonna be interesting to see how that translates over and see what's going on. I don't think Alabama's defense is gonna be a problem. I think it's more like it'll be the offense than anything.
Okay, and it was crazy. I think the very opposite, man. I think the offense will function, but I think the problem is gonna be on defense because they lost so much in the secondary. That's just me. And they lost a lot of depth too. You know what I'm saying? And I think they're gonna have to depend on a lot of freshmen, you know what I'm saying, to play in that secondary. All right. Next, I want to ask you about it, and we're gonna get out of here after this. Man, what's your take on high school recruiting versus the transfer portal? Do you think, like we talked about Coach Prime, he pretty much thinks the high school portal is, you know, non-existent. You know, Lane Kiffin, these guys are not really recruiting the high school portal hard. They're hitting the transfer portal. So I was wondering, what's your thoughts on transfer portal versus high school recruiting?
High school recruiting is vital, very vital, and will always be vital. In my personal opinion, I think it will always be vital, because you still have to get those mainstay guys on your roster that you could develop over time. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. A lot of the guys that do go into the portal don't end up getting picked up by a lot of teams.
Okay.
Or they end up dropping divisions. Yep. So you have a lot of guys that's probably Division I end up going to HBCU or, you know, going to Division II or, you know, going to a lower conference. So in that vein, you still have a lot of guys that come into high school that are still with teams that they originally committed to and signed with. Yep. You just see a bunch of the star players. They end up getting more. They can go somewhere and do something better because they feel like they can get a bigger payday, which is their prerogative and their right with the way the transfer portal is set up. But all in all, high school recruiting will always be the backbone and lifeblood of college football. Transfer portal is just out of hand right now. There's no rules to it for real. It's it's interesting because even when you jump in the portal, a lot of guys, a lot of guys that jump in the portal still don't end up at a lot of schools, or when they end up at school, they end up at a school at a lower division, or what they would consider less competition than what they were playing at before. So
absolutely. Okay. Last, we about to get out of here. Great stuff, Nick. Last question I want to ask you, Nick, and I don't know if you did or not. So this might be a quick segment. Have you heard Shedeur Sanders' new song?
No, I did not.
Okay, well, yeah. Okay, I just want
not trying to listen to. This is my thing, but this is what I will say about this. Yeah. You are a quarterback of a team that went 1-11. You came in, was better 3 games, and now you feel like you are God. You are that guy in Boulder, Colorado.
He is though, Nick. On the 247 money evaluation, bro, he is number 1 in the country.
That's fine. But let me ask you this question.
Okay.
If his last name was not Sanders,
he wouldn't be.
Exactly. My point.
Because you got to think about the other kid is in the top 10. I think the top 10, and he's at least in the top 10 in NIL evaluation. You know what I'm saying? So we all know that, man. A lot of that is their last name.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Not that they're not talented. I'm not trying to,
No, they are talented. They're talented.
Tomahawk dunk on them. You know what I'm saying? They're very talented, but to the degree that they have ascended does have something to do with your last name. Just the same way as Peyton Manning's nephew.
The thing,
you know what I'm saying? His evaluation is so high because he's a Manning.
Yeah, because he's a Manning. Exactly. Sure. It's exactly what it means.
It just is what it is.
It's exactly what it means.
Bronny James. He got to invite to the NBA Combine because his name is James. Yeah.
Very true. Yeah. Very true. Yeah. He needs to stay another year in college, but it is what it is. But my thing is this season right here is going to tell me a lot about Colorado. And I'm going to say this, and I don't care who get mad about it.
Okay.
Colorado is a middle of the pack team in the Big 12.
Okay. We're going to see, man. We're going to see. All right. We're going to get out of here, man. Nick.
Yeah.
Where can they find you, man? Y'all go subscribe to my man Nick and Marcus Water Cooler Talk podcast, man. Tell them about what you do.
Yeah, man. The Water Cooler Talk podcast, man. We the coolest podcast in your ear, man. We try to drop every Wednesday on the YouTube streets and on the audio version, man. So you can find us on YouTube at the Coolest Pod 23, or type in the search bar the Water Cooler Talk podcast, and you can search us on your favorite podcast players, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio. You can search us at the Water Cooler Talk podcast on any one of those platforms. You can listen to us there. We've been kind of the past month and a half, we've been kind of choppy. We've been kind of every other week because things have been happening. But as soon as July hit, we full throttle because it's the unofficial starts to college football season, and we will be every week giving you that sports news because we do college football and NFL. So yeah, man, it's good to go. But yeah, man, it's just go over there, subscribe, listen to us, man. We appreciate it, man. We've been, like I said, we've been kind of choppy, kind of off schedule about the past month, but we'll be all right. We'll be back full throttle every week. We'll be back full throttle. It's definitely starting July. We definitely will be. But yes, sir.
Yeah, y'all check them out, man. They go, you know what I'm saying, 4 quarters, give out the water boy award,
award, baby.
Award at the end of the show, man. You know what I'm saying? Halftime. It's awesome, man. So y'all check these guys out. Check out Tight Sports too. But if you want to hear some Alabama foolishness, tune in to Tight Sports.
Man. Bubba and the old man too. Shout out.
Oh yeah, I forgot Bubba and the old man. That's right. They Bubba and Auburn Sports too, man. Check them out, man. These
shout out the other Alabama fan. B Sharp and Sharpshooters.
Yeah, man, bro. Sharpshooters them had my boy Funny Man on there, man.
Yeah, they did. Funny Man, and they had Jewel Taylor on there as well. The dude that directed They Clone Tyrone. He from
That's what's up, man. That's what's up, man.
So
y'all check them out. But we out of here, man. And I'm gonna say War Eagle because I've been saying Roll Tide lately. Because we've been on this Roll Tide Willie foolishness. War Eagle, man. What you got, Nick?
War Eagle. I have no Roll Tide Willie stories today. Hey, man. War Eagle, man.
War Eagle, everybody. Y'all check us out. We'll be back next Sunday, Lord willing, with Have You Heard?